their job to kind of, negotiate, okay, this is what you have to do. This is the activity to get what you want. Number 2 is a proper business order. So this past weekend, that is all of our downline. And all of our downline does the same business order. In fact, they do a little bit more money, okay, than we usually...
Our
upline. But the amazing thing is, and I was really, really shocked by this, but the number one reason why someone doesn't succeed with a network marketing company is they don't follow the system, okay? And that really sat with me, because it's like, I know people struggle sometimes. People are like, sometimes people want something for nothing. They want to have $1 million business with Arbonne and not spend any money. You're not going to build $1 million business with shampoo and conditioner. You're just not. I hate to tell you, but at the same time, you do not have the right to set people up for success. They can do what they want after you tell them, but literally, the averages, even in our team, if somebody doesn't duplicate, the averages suck, unfortunately.
And that's talk a bit about the business order?
Yeah, sure. So 4 to 6 gold bags, and that just means, like we all kind of know that, except for newbie, that just means there are our employees, right? So when I first started with the business, I had them out all the time. Okay? I still have mine out,
I came back last night and I literally went and dropped off a gold bag because I was like, I have to do something. Okay, I'm going. I'm going to give it to my dog walker.
Yeah. So you just want to remember that, sometimes we get shy about the word network marketing, but we're professional network marketers. We really are. Okay? This is my profession. This is what I do for work. And so I can't really say to people, okay, you can really succeed and have these numbers. Like that slide that talks about numbers, that's based on building a team. You cannot build a team if you're not, don't have that product, right? And I know sometimes we're scared, but you will get less scared about talking about it when you see the success on your team, I promise you.
And you also can't, convince someone on your team to duplicate that if you didn't do it yourself, right? So, and the way to build a team is through business orders and getting someone set up and having them find other people who do put business orders and as a result get sales, right?
So number 3 is to launch, okay? So 3 to 5 business days we usually say from the time you join. So now we're saying, and try to close out all of them within the first 2 weeks of your business. Just do it. That's not the last time you ever have to talk to someone. This is just how you start your business. We want to remember that. That's just starting your business. And just tell people, we're really excited. You have a new company that you're with. You're starting your own business with a network marketing company in health and wellness. It's an amazing company. You just want them to come hear about it. And really what you want to do is really declare it to others. I'll be the first one to say, and I'm not proud of it, I was a little bit embarrassed that I was doing a network marketing. But you know what? You get over it. And I'm still, now I'm just thinking of professionals that I really want to talk. Ever since I saw these lawyers and doctors talking at, our retreat, I'm like, why am I not talking to people who understand business? So talk to the top. Am I covering?
That's okay. I'll skip over the ones you're covering.
So then also plan your backup launch so that when you're like, oh, Cindy, can you come? I did this amazing business. And they're like, oh, actually, Timmy has soccer that night. And you're just like, no, perfect. Because next week I have one planned to add this night. So have a backup launch so in case people can't, you have a backup. And also a dream team. So dream team is for the people that you thought of when you thought of your 4. Okay? If you want to put them all in the same room together, put them all in the same room together and talk to them honestly. Just be like, and that's what, we do. I really want you guys to be in business with me. To be quite honest, I was so excited when I heard about this, and I pictured you guys as my little round table of my boardroom in my business, and I really want you guys to be there with me.
So what did Mona do? Is that Mona, who's under Chantal, and there's a few people here in the room that are under her as well. She did her dream team meeting, and all 4 people signed up. She went to Area Qual. All 3 people signed up, and she went to Area Qual her first or second month.
Second week.
Second week. She went to Area Qual because she had her dream team DA.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Plug in. So your leadership begins and ends with you. So be a leader from day 1 and lead by example. So really, I kind of thought of myself as the owner of $1 million business from day 1, and I try to still do that, right? And focus on the solution, not the problem. Your business will be as big as you are, really, as a person. So you always want to continue growing, and we talk a lot about the weekend about personal growth. We usually encourage people to plug into some kind of personal growth, like 20 to 30 minutes a day, whether that's, for our religious people in the room, Bible or, whatever, but some kind of self-help, because it works. Activity. There's nothing that activity can't solve when you're feeling like the worst about, anything. Just pick up the phone and book some more activity. Open your calendar. If you're not happy with where you are in your business, open your stinking calendar and look at it. right? Because sometimes we think so much about Arbonne, but thinking really doesn't do much, right? So we really want to focus just on the activity. They talked a lot about the 2-2-2 solution, like two group presentations, 2 one-on-ones, and 2 product drop-offs. I'm not the greatest with product drop-offs, I'll be honest, but I always do try to have a couple of group presentations and a couple of one-on-ones. And when you really think about what that is on a time, like what kind of time that requires, we're talking about under 5 hours, right? So I don't know who expects to have $1 million business not working their business about 5 hours a week, but it's really not a lot of time, really. And it could go more. You could do 4-4-4. You could do 8-8-8. It's just what
are you
want.
doing right now? 12-12-12.
Well, right now since I got back, what can I say? I
Well,
really worked today.
Yeah.
I made some
Right.
phone calls,
Yeah.
really, but it's going to be income-producing activity.
And again, it's about we're going to get the car this month, so I'll work 1,000 until I get that car, right? I don't care.
So show up big. So show up with your vision, right? Because you want to paint this picture. I swear, half of this is like people never heard of Arbonne, so if you don't show them what you can have, like it's your responsibility to show them what they can have. Not even just what you want, like what people have, what you can have, with this business. So you need to show up huge. And I really liked it that, when people come, they should kind of know, like when you walk in, they should know, oh, that girl's giving the presentation, right? And that really sat with me because I'm like, yeah, do I give off like a professional vibe? But they should know when I walk in that I'm the one doing the presentation. Be like, oh, who's doing the presentation? You should know, like arrive with your stuff and look presentable and all that, common sense kind of stuff. But it really, sat with me. And also to be a people magnet, right? So smile, the usual stuff. But really, we walked around that retreat. Everyone was like, hi. And I was just like, everyone. You can't catch anybody not smiling. And it's like, it's infectious. So kind of get used to it. Okay, 2 strategies that work. So this is huge. This was mind-blowing for me because I really rethought the way I launched people when they first joined my business and rethought the way I'm doing my business right now. Okay? Strategy number 1. Your district manager bonus. I'm doing Chinese to you right now, but that's okay. Don't worry, it's easy, and we all kind of were confused at the beginning, and then it's what you learn. Okay, so your district manager bonus is 5,000. It's 5,000 QV a month for your district manager bonus. Okay, but the important thing is if you start, you make more money with Arbonne the closer it is with you, right? Because the further it gets away from you, you make less money. So you want to keep that close to you. Okay, so every month you should be shooting. Doesn't matter if you're an RVP, doesn't matter if you're an MVP, for your district manager bonus. You want to lead, okay?
500 personal volume.
Yeah.
So 5,000 personal volume, sorry.
Yeah, so you want to hit that almost every month if you can, or shoot for that. Now this is the kicker. If you get 6 people, if you're teaching that through your team from day 1, if you get 6 people underneath you going for your DM bonus, that ain't area quals. That's region quals, okay? In your organization. We're not even talking direct, right?
Can you just say that again?
Yeah. 6 people hitting their $5,000 bonus.
So she's
So 5,000 QV.
Yeah, she thinks
QV.
that when you said
QV.
personal 5,000, that made it sound like she has to spend 5,000.
No. Sorry,
Yeah,
so
that's
that was
what
my
I
bad.
thought.
5,000
QV.
New and you, we call it. QV.
And that's
right.
that's your central district. So
Got it.
so once you have your own district, what can happen is somebody underneath you is